Yeah, yeah, me say no man. Governor representing of the Pillowtalk. You get me?
You should know this by now. Pillowtalk plays the #1 sound.
Yo, Pillowtalk TV, I'm on the BADDEST. No other program can't test, got them LAME. Yup.
Alive. I miss a Pillowtalk show. Yo, that show is so nice. Yo, when I cheer with our presenter, I say make sure you keep it locked in. The Pillowtalk show.
Yo, this is Danny Team.
Monday 9 p.m. to 11 p.m.
We don't know, sir, every Monday.
From 9 to 11, it's the Pillowtalk.
Pillowtalk TV, Monday night from 9 to 11.
Don't touch the dial, don't move, don't do a flipping thing.
Log on. Yeah. Wanna move. Pillowtalk. Yeah.
What kind of talk? Pillowtalk, Ufa talk, your talk, my talk, fear talk.
Pillowtalk, ladies, you drive me crazy. On and gone.
It's all about Pillowtalk, baby.
Pillowtalk, you know that. Pillowtalk Radio. Ace.
Busy, yes, so we stay clean. You're right now tuning into Pillowtalk.
Yeah, man, you're tuning people. It's all about another fabulous Pillowtalk episode. You understand, it's Monday night, so any problems that you have over the weekend, it gone, people. You understand, just low it. We're there for another week. You see me? I said, so big up to everybody who tuning into Pillowtalk, whether it's the first time you listen to the show or not. Big up everybody out there, so you understand. So no matter which part of life you're forwarding from, whether you're VI, whether you're Jamaican, whether you're Trinidad, Tobago, you understand? Whether you're Antiguan, whether you're from Bahamas, Barbados, you understand, the whole Caribbean island, big up on yourself. Thanks for tuning to Pillowtalk. Just subscribe and make sure you follow the show. You see me? I say, your host Tingling, I'm here. Gonna play some song. I don't know if my host days. It could be Tingling all night. You understand? I just saw it go. Tonight could be just straight Tingling. So we're gonna hear a whole heap of music, little chattings and everything. But right now, play some song. You understand? So big up to everybody who keep the party for the weekend. One mega party keep on here, so the one of them shots. So big up all promoters out there.
Busy, yes, so we stay clean. You're right now tuning into Pillowtalk. See? Yeah.
Back it up on me quick, your body will be grip. Girl, why not let me love your touch with me fingertip? Inna the club, your bubble by your head, you make a trick. Me love it when you tick tock, when you bubble it. Nobody looks so sexy when you go them on your dip. Squeeze up your body, make you kiss me with your lip. And girl, your body hot up when you cut up your tick. Who's make me take you flick like me and Nick? Wind up your body and turn. Wind up your body and turn.
Busy, yes, so we stay clean. You're right now tuning into Pillowtalk. Yeah.
Wind up your body and turn. Wind up your body that firm.
I remember saying, you can't call in and talk to Tingling, because I'm here alone probably the whole night. Make sure you call in and chat to me, you know.
Girl, you know you're sexy, your hips curvy. Yeah, girl, you know me use the body disturb it. Yeah, you know you're full of body grip, girl. And you know people be good and you take it up and then you chop it on the jungle. Let's go to the beach, but we have a party for my son. Take off your rock, me want to see you now your tongue. But suppose, make me use my touch, snap one. Now pretty belly skin, they ready to do the pan. You are generating brown in whole of summertime. Umbrella bleacher. Cause I saw this Pillowtalk Live TV. Problem of the future. That's my song, so me ask you. If you're ready for this, I'm let's go. Shout it out, me know. Girl, everywhere we go. God, I go, we know. If you're ready for this, I'm you know, see, y'all dash.
Busy, yes, so we stay clean. You're right now tuning into Pillowtalk. Yeah.
Believe me, I got overgone. International girl is a woman, and me yard in a bed, so I sleep and run. No, me no watch man, pants, boy, car, me no tail of it. No, I straight fire bone. But from here, them can't go me one, them a try to go.
Yes, so we stay clean. You're right now tuning into Pillowtalk.
Back to weekend. Let me say people is Pillowtalk. Tell a friend, share the live. Share the live out there. I'm one big up on my DJ friend, you know. Tifa, big up yourself today. Your bird song, big up yourself. Happy Earth song, my DJ.
Busy, yes, so we stay clean. You're right now tuning into Pillowtalk.
Tifa, where you say for your song?
Busy, yes, so we stay clean. You're right now tuning into Pillowtalk. See? Yeah.
Bend over where the hell me Monday that show. When me hear me stand play, bubble up and wind up me body that show. That show, that show, that show. That show me body like a dog in a heat. Jump spread out of the rock.
Yeah, big up yourself, you there.
Bring it to the ground, panic, one and free. Come me comfy, broke out, no catch, no take seat. Lick
so we can hear your saxophone. You're there.
I'm here.
Just making sure we can hear your saxophone. Yeah, we just want to make sure people we can hear to your voice. Make sure know. Yeah.
Arch me back and tip on me tongue. Jiggle it up like a real go-go. I might stand up play sound and let me out then. Girl and bad and broke out, yeah. Top foot like boy, all them things they. If a dance contest, tell I
Easy,
can't show me that show.
You're on your tune into Pillowtalk.
I listen down to the road, yeah. When you are white.
Yeah, but I'm a DJ chugging us. I'm going to play a couple of songs, you know? Yeah, boy. See if I enjoy your day today.
Take the nigga and roll up your bumper. Take the nigga and shake up your bum. Take the nigga cause you know stay a plumper. Marga girl stiff like tree stone. How we the girl me the big bumper then? How we the girl me the big bumper then? Bust a wine show then you got to do a big bumper time now. Now flat tire girl you well pump up. Stir the truck with the back down pop. You got it good body with the bumper cock up. Just broke wine. Bumper firm with a flabby. Every man want grab up on it. That bumper girl have to tell us the way. And if a silicone girl your money buy it. Take the nigga and roll up your bumper. Take the nigga and shake up your bum. Take the nigga and you know stay up bumper. Manga girl is like
They never see a girl with a bad sound yet. They never see a girl with a bad sound yet.
They
never see a girl like you. You want to see she a ice and wine, ice and wine. Wine up your body for me one more time. Ice and wine, girl. Your skin smooth and you look so fine. Ice and wine, ice and wine. Love how you flow your waistline. You know sour like a lime.
Check out here there. Yeah, no, me give you a compliment. So hear the song. You feel your song, not Tim.
Sexy na short shots.
Pillowtalk Radio. Modesty.
Me I try to look at you, you know.
You wind up your body, girl. It look like the sight from a dream.
So we're on the right page tonight, you know.
You carry yourself. That's the true life of a queen. The way oh, you're pretty like a Barbie, pretty like a Barbie, pretty like a Barbie doll. Yeah. Pretty like a Barbie, pretty like a Barbie. Wind up on me, girl. Yeah. Looks unusual. So wind up on me, cause you're pretty like a Barbie, pretty like a Barbie, pretty like a Barbie.
Easy, yes, so it's clear. You're on your tune into Pillowtalk. Yeah.
Girl, win up. Feel open and text. Yeah, we boss, we no fling foot in her. Bad man face no girl can't.
PIllowTalk Live TV, turbulence the future.
Left you in a bush, come for dinner. Where we have a car, make well of your drive.
Representing for PIllowTalk Live.
The body set of people, they both your way. The body set of people, they both your way. So tell them what.
Let me see me juggle some PIllowTalk people out in the world.
We a bad man, we like bad girl. Anywhere we go, we have to have girl. Jamaica, Belize and Trinidad girl. Broke out and get mad girl. Every girl be a sit down in a saddle like a champion jockey. Do so, balance on the bike and rocky. And you dilly.
Do so.
When you sit down in a saddle like a champion jockey. Do so, balance on the bike and rocky. Dilly.
What you don't know, 50 families representing for PIllowTalk Live.
Me go on and on, big man to roll you. This on a 1, 2, 3 and to load you. The girl the one and the then me a shot a solo. You love them to be what you.
PIllowTalk Radio.
On a great side, you must have control. Dress free and dress pretty every day. Ready for the wifey roll. Belly skin flat like a sneakers in soul. Look better than a girl in every way.
Boy, girl get text with you.
Yeah, but what you say?
Take where boy girl quick away your check. Send me bed, say the boy can't see back them two breast them. Skirt and the dress get take where. Book a hotel room, me and the boy girl all a sleep where. Can't see which part me walk on me step them. Pop up condom and girl dress get wet.
One big up your Yard Hype Radio. You understand people, if you can't watch it on YouTube or Facebook, you can download the Yard Hype app up on the App Store, up on the Yard Hype app and download the app. You understand? We can listen anytime you're on the toilet. You pity them there around and you don't want to hear the bad word. You don't want to sit ting-a-ling and you don't feel like your woman want to see you watching it here. You can listen to the app and you don't have to watch somebody's face. That not sound good, right?
Speedy and it must be the blood.
If you're watching on YouTube, when you want to call in, it's 407-374-9891.
Joe, see that?
He must be the NSC, the blood.
Easy, yes, so we stay clean. You're on your tune into Pillowtalk. See?
Because people don't want to see we. People might not out there that want to see us. You know what I say? Yeah. You know what?
You cut the mohawk off, so I don't know if they want to see you. But they want to see
people
me.
watch ya. I say go. Let me say big up to everybody who tuning to Pillowtalk right now. You understand? Our listeners in the world, big up on yourself. But like when I tune in and I watch the show and I listen. And big up the listeners who watch every week, because some people literally I see them in the club there and I say, "What I think?" I watch the show and I was like, "Wow, you watch it every week?" I'm saying, "Yeah, man." So big up to all the listeners who actually watch it all the week.
You shouldn't have just left it at that.
No, man, I big them up.
Tell her of course. But you often always, when you engage in the middle of the conversation, tell a friend and tell that friend for tell the next friend. We need the numbers to increase.
Yeah, please continue to help us build the show. All right. So me like when I say I see on the road and I say, "Yeah, man, I watch the show." Some people I didn't know watch the show. Some people never would have guessed I watch the show, but some people watch the show. Maybe them watch 2 little clippings, or them watch it on the glance, so it pop up on them channel. Anyway, I want to see it.
Yes, and we got something coming, a new way for them to watch.
And then I also saw a friend where say they were watching it on YouTube or Facebook all the time. I said, "Boy, you have to follow up on the YouTube, you know. And the YouTube will notify you when they go live. So watch the YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube. And also click the bell where it tells you when it pops up on your phone. Is it? But we're not there on that right now. We're going to play music. And look more Tia go chat. And she go chat her ears off. She go chat everybody's ears off.
Wow, really? Wow.
Stop it.
Wow.
Stop it. Calm down.
I joke. Joke.
My conversations be fulfilling and engaging. And I know you don't like the drama, but I have drama. A little bit of drama, yeah.
So somebody in that chat said we prefer their face. All right, this face. Who said that? Somebody said they prefer this face. All right, well, any face what they want to see, whether it's Sting or Tia or Diana or when they get them forward, whatever face they want to big up out there. Zed? But glad you're not tuning in tonight. Zed? So maybe we'll talk some songs still,
What else?
Easy,
representing the arms house, not the arms house.
Somebody will tune in for them artists and assassins. Them love the artists, yeah.
After we never play blind to them, we kind to them. We give them anytime them ask to, hey. But me tell you about bad mind to them. Them same one I sit down and class you, hey. All when you give 99 to them, they want the other one to make you last to. Them all the plan to last you. You see them have a dirty mind, a dirty heart. And up on them a dashboard and me smell something funky. Me up with the prime, sleep with the monkey. And them think they get me cross like punchy. So dirty heart, get cut off like a...
Every man was straight and clean, bust a blank. You not turn like a bust a blank. You not live in the street, bust a blank. You not be ski, bust a blank. You not beg boy things, bust a blank. You not like when me a sing something wrong. Cause for my gal, every night coffee one.
I want big up Owe,
Don't
big up yourself.
We know we a boy close. So not no
Owe don't get enough big up Owe.
This man face with the bump. You know sick you know try that and run away. We know we a boy things. So not no me body now bun me. No man no fi squeeze man face with the bump. You know sick you know try that and run away.
Stop it, calm down.
Them no one. You reach no way.
My father's birthday was over the weekend, you know. So all my people celebrating their birthday over the weekend.
Right now, at the top it's just us. At the top it's just us. You can't stop it just us. Or if you can't stop it just us. At the top it's just us. At the top it's just us. You can't stop it just us. Or if you can't stop it just us. Yeah. Sit back on me and watch time pass up. What that? How the big Benz blast off. Tell the wolf in sheep clothes take them mask off. Me no Kevin Hart but me have the last laugh. Now you see me house big with the grass off. Straight cake pop the champagne cock off. As me wait go through me gate me spend 100 G fast. Me can't bother with the small talk. Listen this. At the top it's just us. At the top it's just us. You can't stop it just us. Or if you can't stop it just us. At the top it's just us. At the top it's just us. Yeah. You can't stop it just us. Or if you can't stop it just us. Call me the $1 million man. You see me look to the left, you see $1 million hand. Always have $1 million in my plan. Bulletproof glass when we roll out the van. Enemies are team up, enemies are plan. Where are they now? Me can't understand. Me got shows with the golden shows.
what going on over the weekend for you? Anything interesting?
Well, you know.
Can't hear, big up yourself.
I woke up very early on Saturday morning and got myself together, got my cooking arms out, and prepared a nice little birthday meal and had a little outing, and it was nice.
Okay, that is what you do.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Okay.
I'm sorry to have a big extravagant weekend like it. Oh, and I did get to go out and see I saw
movie or
I don't
artist?
know what to call the, no, I went to Junction. But and everybody was out there. I was gonna do the whole DJ lineup, but I didn't want to mess somebody's names up. But yeah, you know the normal downtown crew that moved over, Junction on Saturday night, so whatever.
Okay. So that's where you went.
Yeah.
So you had Burna Boy Friday night. You had Sean Paul Friday night. You never go down there?
Yes. No, I didn't.
Okay, all right, no problem.
But I did want to pose a question, right? Because I saw some things in a message group that I'm in or whatever. And so this is a debate. It was nothing between no specific this and the other, back and forth or anything like that or whatever. But you know, like even on Pillow Talk, we've been doing all these questions about when we bring on the promoters and stuff, and everybody is talking about the, you know, events, multiple events per night, per weekend, and everything like that, and it's been like a big issue. And I started thinking, and I was like, Burna Boy and Sean Paul was on the same night. What are the odds of that? On the same night in the same city, and both of them was ram-packed. So it makes you think like, well, dang, okay, well, maybe the multiple parties is not necessarily the issue. Maybe you got to go back to the drawing board and look at promotions, look at, you know, all those other things or whatever, because, I mean, these parties was ram-packed. I don't know if you, I didn't go, but I saw the video streams.
So did you, all right, so let's just look at it from a diagraphic environment first. Who you think are going to see Burna Boy? Number one, their audience is what? Would be?
Burna Boy has a very broad
No, what does I say? Who would be their number one? Who would be, no, just give me their number one target. His number one target would be what?
I can't tell you whose number one target is because, like I'm saying,
would it be? Would it be?
Video,
no. Don't be on the borderline. No. Just answer. Like a Jamaican artist would be their number one target. Would be Jamaican artists, people.
Not all the time.
And then and then you would say whoever then gravitates to the music. So Burna Boy probably had Boss in Africa or the Afrobeats.
I wouldn't say
the Afrobeat side. But I'm just saying is number one target.
But I think that more Americans listen to Burna Boy than Africans. Well, and I can't speak for Africans, so I don't know. Right. I'm sure they definitely follow.
Our opinion. We're going.
But that's who put me on.
So we're going with our opinion right now. So my opinion would be that most probably mainly African people are supporting his 100% because there's more Africans than everybody, right? So and then would be so if a promoter doing a Caribbean event, a Jamaican artist would look at it from a point of view that I'm not competing with Burna Boy because he have his own support he's gonna get. If I'm gonna bring a Jamaican dancehall event,
but
I'm not looking
but that's what I'm saying. Maybe the whole idea is to not look at it as a competition. Period.
But it is if you're doing the same exact type of event. So if I have three dancehall Jamaican selectors on my event, and you have three dancehall Jamaican on your event, isn't it the same crowd that we're attracting?
Yes and no, because the smallest little.
Why are you always on the border?
Because the smallest little addition to your promotion or to what you're providing at the party, or the smallest little giveaway or something, could be a deciding factor in who goes where.
I understand, but if we're looking into the same demographic group of people, that is where two events with the same type of promotion, we're promoting to the same type of people, we're promoting to this and that. That would be where the problem lies. Not really, so Burna Boy, Sean Paul, yes.
I would say that they would have a similar crowd though.
Sean Paul?
Yeah.
All right,
Sean Paul and Burna Boy, you wouldn't say that?
No, I wouldn't say that.
I wouldn't say that.
I would say Sean Paul maybe is a legend in reggae music, which he had a major boss in the American market. So they probably know. And then Burna Boy is the new artist with a major boss in the American place.
But
and
he
in the
was
old
also,
Caribbean.
he also has
yeah.
a big bus in the Caribbean also.
But do you think? All right, I'm not. Don't Paul, Sean Paul. So nobody can look on and say.
Not with the last, and everybody been doing their renditions and everything like that.
Right.
So even people who probably didn't know him from all the other previous hits that he had,
Right.
would definitely know him from that song. You don't think so?
Yes, but I'm saying I don't. In those two artists, I would say correct. He is going to take some dancehall, but I think Sean Paul would have more dancehall fans than Burna Boy.
Yes and no, because
You
honestly,
always say yes
no,
and no.
Because for real,
You can't say yes or no. Stick on one side.
Ago when everybody was saying, "Oh, Sean Paul was a like watered down dancehall and this and the other whatever," I stayed a fan. I stayed a fan.
Has he forward to Orlando?
But
That's
now,
the key. Has he been here?
Well, maybe not, but
So that's
but
it,
even
yeah.
still,
And Burna
what
Boy's never
happened?
been
He
here
got
either,
packed
so.
out, you know?
I'm not saying either one. I'm just saying that that's
so you
when
don't think that?
I think it's a target audience that we're looking at, and I don't think
So
that
you
this.
don't think that promotions and what you offer and all the different things have something to play with it too?
No, see
I mean,
somebody
they're
said.
not
See somebody
necessarily
said right
giving
this
up,
up.
but they're international
Not the
artists
same
versus
crowd.
local.
That may I tell you, it's not the same crowd. Burna Boy have theme crowd. I'm not saying theme. He have everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But when it's a dancer crowd, like let's for instance, let's look at it. In a few days from now, Raji King is gonna be here, right? So Raji King is Raji King. Raji King is gonna be.
And that's another thing. Everybody is asking me, like, I have no idea. Everybody's asking, who's putting this party on?
All right, well, we don't know that. But
There's
anyway,
there's
Riding
no
King is
promoter
here.
on there.
No, Riding King is here. Forget the promotion. We're talking about the demographic that he's attracting.
No, I know, forget the promoter, but what I'm saying is that can also be a tactic too, because that's another thing that people say too.
Yeah, but
they say people go out based on who the promoter is. So maybe that is a new
Let's
tactic.
stick to what
Not
you're
putting yourself
let's
on the
stick
flyer.
to what you yeah, I mean that's
but it still
true.
ties into that.
But
Just small
do you
little
think
things that
well
you
Anna,
can do to generate your crowd?
let's say you carry Riding King, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you carry let's say Sean Paul and Riding King was here the same night. Isn't the same they're both Jamaican artists doing dancehall music. Yes, Riding King is nowadays and Sean Paul is but no one is going to Sean Paul directly to say, let me hear your new song then. They're here to say, give me the light, and them songs they're really because those songs have impacted our lives in some ways. Whether we like it or not, they're a staple in our lives. While Raji King is a new forwarding artist. So we're going to Raji King. If you want your new tune, the new song then we're going, you go Raji King. If you want your something where impact, most of the world knows Sean Paul sang them. So Sean Paul would win over Raji King just by his delivery. But it's still dancehall he's taken away from.
But those I would say is two different markets though.
No, but I see him dancehall. I see him dancehall in more effect. So we're going to say Raji King, we don't know if he would over.
Yeah, but Sean Paul is more of like a softer form of dancehall, right?
Yeah, but it's
King
still
is
dancehall.
more hardcore, so...
More Caribbean people would say. More
but that's like saying...
Caribbean people.
Let's say you got a soca party and then you got a
all right, yeah, let's move on.
Lovers Rock 90s Culture Edition party, right?
You have a what? A 90s party?
Yes.
So you have 90s.
Right, and they're on the
dancehall
same night.
or just anything? Hip hop or
Dancehall, Lovers Rock Culture, but just 90s.
Okay, I'm listening.
And then you have a soca party, right? All years don't matter, just soca. Both parties is catering to the Caribbean. You have people from all islands that love 90s R&B, lovers, culture.
Yeah, true.
Those type of stuff.
True.
But you have people that come carnival time, they love soca too. And you have the people that are guiding to Trinity that love soca year round. So at the end of the day, it's all still the Caribbean. It's just who you're marketing to, and they can still be the same.
All right, let me ask you a question.
Generate a crowd and still be completely full.
Let me ask you this question, because you're comparing the wide Caribbean market with a specific genre that's focused only on this thing.
But exactly what you just said. What I am saying though is that now I changed my position with saying about the multiple parties on the night.
It cannot work. Don't do it.
But what you said is the wide Caribbean. So at the end of the day, there is enough people and enough. People can still make money. You can still pack out your party.
The people are here, and I agree. If you're saying if it's the crowd here, yes. But where are they marketing towards, and what is the event pulling that can be widely promoted? All right, let me say, you have 3 dancehall selectors. Let's say the next party have 1 dancer, 1 soca, 1 Afrobeat, well-renowned selectors, and just DJ selectors here. Same type, but this one here, 3 different selectors we can play 3 different genres is more attractive than everybody doing the same thing, correct? So
yes,
and that part is marketing differently.
But
everybody's doing the same thing.
Maybe that's the difference between a money-making promoter and a promoter that is just throwing parties, because it all depends on what you offer. And maybe that's part of the problem, because if everybody is having parties on multiple nights but they're offering the same shit,
that's the problem.
They're
doing
the
same thing. So that's why it's a problem, because they're doing the same thing.
And then
they're
if you only have about
thing.
6 to 10 DJs and you have 5 on this party, 5 on that party, then yes, it causes a, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But like for a Sean Paul and whoever,
it doesn't matter who selected upon it.
Whoever, but in Burna Boy, like, let's say they come and then they have their DJs or they fly another DJ, or somebody's doing something different that people aren't used to. That's what makes you want to, you know what I'm saying?
Even
I mean, back in the day, they would do like $500 girls in the shots, shorts, and all kind of stuff, and just weird little things or whatever. But it would draw people out. You know what I'm saying? Now it's just everybody music that you can play in your living room and drink the bottle that's gonna cost 3 times what you already have at home. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that is at every party.
No, I know it is at every party, but that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that is the only thing. There's no extra incentive. A lot of times, anything you can do at a party, you can do at home. It's the incentives that draws you out, that brings you out. And now that you say that, the fact that Burna Boy and Sean Paul came, they don't normally come here or whatever, then yeah, that was the incentive for that party. But I still think
I'm so glad you're forwarding over to my side a little bit.
No. I still think that the parties that are on the same nights, if they were to go one step up and find that one thing that's going to draw the crowd, then they can still both be able to make money, you know?
And that's the truth about it. You have to do something different. You see a flyer,
thank you for coming to my side.
You see a dance out there, so, and you have this, forget the DJ, just say you have the same idea party, it's going to be a conflict. So instead of doing the same exact thing the next man, regardless if you feel your DJ don't bother, it's the same thing, right?
Yes.
So do something a little bit different, and then it might work out. Yeah. People, you can call in, the number is up there. You can call in and answer the questions if you feel right. You don't have to like Tigaling's word, but all of me right, because somebody say not the same crowd, so that's absolutely correct. I agree with you.
Stop it!
Now you talking about me, you all. Play some music. Let's get to the next topic.
I have one from somebody from South Carolina sent me a question. And I'm being honest. Somebody from South Carolina sent
All right, so ask the question.
You want to hear it or you want me to play music?
I want to hear the question now.
You want to hear the question?
How you gonna say that when you're supposed to be playing the music? Then you say that. And you're like,
no, man, I'm showing so.
I know, but that's like anybody. That's like somebody calls you like, girl, I gotta talk to you, but I'm gonna talk to you later.
Talk to you later.
No.
Stop it, calm down. PIllowTalk Radio.
You're on your tune into PIllowTalk. See it? Yeah.
A cover nine up. I did this car, no hesitating, bullet penetrating.
Them up Virgin Range and I'm here to Maximus Party.
You're on your tune into PIllowTalk.
Them boy they soft like a birthday cake. No suck pussy boy can't chat in our face. Them black bullet fly straight through them face. We not scared, we not afraid and no bait. Them boy they soft like a birthday cake. Them boy can't chat in our face. Them black bullet fly straight in our face.
We don't fear nobody. We don't fear nobody. Now run from nobody. Now back from nobody. Hey, when me bust my gun, boy like disappear. See the marrow, I fly dead. I inna the ear. Gun jack lace them up just like a deer. Shooting murder, make him drop it. I'm gonna rocking cheer.
The last boy of the sea, me dismiss him quickly. Me know him dead left. Him woman and Pitney. The last one of the sea, me dismiss him quickly. We know him dead left. Him woman and Pitney. Boy, come and chat, bro.
All right, Alright, don't even mix the next song. I'm still waiting.
Well, I don't know, baby. We have one more artist for this.
So me have gun dog and gun junker. If you ever diss me, big and all the dog, yeah, you my gunshot. No boy can't thump with in our face. You want to sit in fly from in our gunshot. Him a face that see the power this winter was in a nigga like 40. Please how we return. Pass the Batman signs of his shows. Him see that family a weave. Knows him shouldn't pass in place. Well, all up point when they bust in I'm chatting up.
Just one day.
Hear me a son.
You can't bad me up.
Hear me a son.
You can't rough me up.
Hear me a son.
You can't shape me up.
That man said.
Yeah.
We no afraid of no bullbuck, no dopey canker. Go for your army, go for your tanker. Go for your go for your go for your huggies, go for your pamper. Come touch me now, touch a button now. Come touch me now, touch a button now. Come touch me now, touch a button now. I know where you come from or where you gon' go. Come touch me now, touch a button now. Come touch me now, touch a button now. Come touch me now, touch a button now. Me no care where you come from.
Easy,
Say something, make your speed catch me. Me wet up your shirt like 60. Man, have to run like track star. Woman have to stop look sexy. When you want
Hey, I'm an easy carry. Too many stand out of me. I'm an easy carry. I can reach at the bar, them attacks and tear me. I'm an easy carry. Champion done, when I'm drinking up my Hennessy. I'm an easy security. So when we walk in, no one bag a man to me table. Be a fat sexy girl in a me stable. Security now, your hand with this table. And this every drink, I'm in a Bible label. No man know he's fucking on my ear, no man a talk up in my face. I'll be able to set my time and walk up in the place. The girls them in front and make a bubble and brace. Jordan Naga, you want trace. Any panty you run for the chase. Up and down and shot for you.
Every girl I eat is a bun summer.
You're the number one stunner.
Call the hotel to make my reservation for my final destination. Me a boy not change my direction, cause the girl them just fly. Every sound man, every radio station. Black girl, white girl, every nation. Me a the girl them in a car.
She tell me you're not the cold, too boring and she wants
PIllowTalk.Live.TV
for your problem thing. She no interested in that wedding ring. Want a summer thing, summer fling. Nah, she no in a long-term relation. Summer thing, summer fling. She no interested in that wedding ring. Want a summer thing, summer fling. Nah. How about your thing? Well, everyone I go beach, she want go beach too. Well, if a party time, she want reach too. She don't wanna beat her books, they wanna pass her subject. She want relax, yo, she needs to. Well, all work, no play, no it will kill you. She spend a whole money, coming in the penny, and if you want scratch, she don't free to tell you.
What's the one now? Stop it, calm down. 4 hot girls roll out, just roll out. Up 2, 3, 4 hot girls roll out. Take the make me
Easy, you're so mistaken. You're on your tune into PIllowTalk. See it? Yeah.
No girl can wine like me. No girl can bubble in a this style. No know how to tick-tock, drop it on the beat. I want it deep. Every heart was free. Center, snap on the beat.
If you listen to PIllowTalk, big up yourself. Tune in, you know. Every morning we're there. So Tia, guess what?
We make every girl get naughty. Every girl want way. Hey, shawty. Girl, I'm loving your style, loving your smile. Makes me lose my mind all the time.
Well, we get, hey, right now the text box flooded when we play that. Hey, yo, Demo. Big up yourself. It was Demo, Cavana, Maximus, Dirty Digger, one player a while ago. Big everybody, yeah, I probably the first year that song now.
What song?
Yeah, earlier. Yeah, with Demo. It was Demo, Cavana, Maximus, Dirty Digger.
Yeah, no, I never heard of.
So big up to everybody.
On one track.
I'm gonna play one more song. I'm gonna
send it to me.
I'm gonna give you the history about that song.
I need to go stay so far river.
We soon get the history for that song because the history I forget.
Me no see them there. You know me love your smile. Me for you have you want.
This is a beer clean song me
play. Girl, you too cute. Me and you look so right.
Back it up and the dump a drop. Come round see the love start up. How you wine so you just can't suck. Who can't jump up, can't dug.
Set good like the ice in a freezer. What a body nice, you a sting like a bees, yeah. Visa ice make the rum flow easier. Tell me say you lucky, make me get back me visa.
When you a run, go me just start up. As you reach her, you just walk out. Street vibes in a popcorn cup. Not nice, be my just park up.
Set good like the ice in a freezer. What a body
I'm so easier. Tell me say you lucky make me get back me visa. You love when me mind you and that sweet yo. You love get the Shira and that sweet yo. You love get the money and that sweet yo. You love get nanny too and that sweet yo. See the wallet yeah, something in it. See the money there, come here little bit. See the wallet yeah, something in it. See the money there, come here little bit.
And the biggest money bag she buck out on.
All right, what would I talk about?
You know what? You know what I'm saying? The question that was sent to you.
Okay, hold on. Let me get the history about demo. Cabana Maximus, Dirty Digger. I left go Jamaica for the dance. I say, yo, that at the time the rhythm did hot, run the place. So I say, yo, me need something I represent.
Who's Maximus?
Maximus is an artist from here who is a part with Yellow Spider. He was part of the Yellow Spider group.
What?
Yes. Maximus, anyway, they big up yourself.
No, that Maximus?
Yes, that Maximus.
What? Stop lying.
So all of them, me say, yo, me need a song where me can play.
Big up yourself, Maximus.
Whole of Orlando. So I get the song and say, yo, see already me just do a little song for the rare. And after the song, me say, oh, the song is bad enough. No, man, this can't, me alone can't play it. Like me have it with Gold Star name already, so
Yeah, but you ain't forwarded to me, so you alone is playing it. You know what I'm saying?
All right,
you know
that was years ago, so yeah, it was not a select.
So that's an old song.
Yes, an old song.
And you been hiding it?
I don't hide me. Everybody I know.
Sound like you're hiding it.
No, me not hide song,
Well, go ahead and send it.
Yeah, I'll forward
the show. All right. Cool.
Yeah, I'll forward it.
Now, what's the question?
All right, so everybody tune in. I'm gonna ask that question. So this question was sent to me from South Carolina, right? Mm-hmm. So it was a video with a side of what would you do as a parent, right? So what happened in the video, there was a mom and her daughter. Mm-hmm. And the mother was saying that her daughter was not, I guess she was more into social media and looks and everything else but doing her schoolwork. So the mom said, I'm going to make an example from you, daughter. I'm going to make an example because I'm tired if I tell you to do your schoolwork, listen to me. You're unruly and you're not focusing on school, you're focusing on looks. So she go ahead and cut off the daughter's ear. This is on video now. No,
that's...
Video, cut off the daughter's ear.
That's torture, that's social suicide for a teenager.
And go ahead and, tell her daughter, do you think I abused you? And the daughter was saying, no. Will you listen going forward? Yes. And,
of course she's going to say no. Sure. She's on.
Can I tell the story?
Yes, go ahead.
I didn't ask for your opinion yet.
I know, but it's pissing me off. Go ahead.
Jesus Christ.
I can't believe I waited for this.
So, at the end of the day, the question was posed then, is that right for a parent to do something like that?
No.
And so, if you out there as a parent, you can tune in and tell us exactly if you feel that was abuse or you feel about that circumstance. So I'm going to turn to you, Tia.
Don't turn to me. You already know my take. That is abuse, and that is social suicide. And sometimes, here's the thing: like kids, we had bullies in our days, but the bullies nowadays are turned up times 10.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And
look at the camera. Talk to the US audience.
The bullies these days are turned up times 10, and on top of that, like we see a lot of teenagers committing suicide, and on a way higher scale than we did. You got me? And I just feel like, not to say that these teenagers are not built for it tough like we was, but they're way more in tune with their emotions than we are. And whereas we had to get it out the mud, like you get knocked down, you better not cry. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not that way anymore. You can't really hit kids like that anymore. So for her to do that to that child, like it's like a domino effect emotionally. I feel like internally that child is gonna go through. Not to mention when she does go back to school. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I feel like that was just unnecessary. It was harsh and unnecessary. Harsh and cruel punishment. And I don't feel like you should do that.
Okay.
Especially for... The punishment doesn't meet the crime. You're on social media too much. You're not paying enough attention to your homework. Boom, I'm going to shave your head off, make you a mockery to your whole school, and now you're definitely going to be bullied. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't understand that concept.
All right, so I definitely we all agree. I'm gonna agree with you and say she went too far, and I'm not gonna me not want like yes or no, but more give you an idea. So and this goes into the social media lifestyle that everybody wants to live right now, which you want postings on social media. Punishment does not need to be broadcasted. That's number one. You don't need to broadcast if you're going to discipline our child or not. If you choose to do that, you choose to do that. Cutting the hair is almost a broadcast, but also hitting because it might leave a mark. But still, you can cover that up somehow. Or you don't hit where people can see. If you're going to do it, parents, I'm not saying to do it.
Listen,
but I'm saying, right, we got beat.
Our generation was like Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat. Like, you know what I'm saying? You get your ass whooped, and it's like, Aliukin. You know, like, come on now.
Finish him. That's all we got, right?
Now, that was traumatizing. You still had to pick your ass up, dry your tears, because if you kept crying, what y'all cry for? Whoop. You know what I'm saying? So, we was built to be warriors. We had no choice. Okay. But nowadays, you cannot hit these kids. You cannot, you can't do certain things.
Well, let me go into before you continue on your ramp, which you had your chance. You had your chance. You had your chance to say all that. You didn't use those points. I'm going to use it.
All right, hurry up, 2 minutes.
So, I agree. But I'm going to say about to this. Since we don't know the initial issue.
She said the initial issue.
No, I'm saying that is what we're hearing now. But let's say the child was stealing, going in the parents' room, and she was catching her doing all of these things. I'm not saying she was doing it. Remember,
but if you wanted to video yourself,
let me finish.
Reprimanding the child, and you stated those reasons.
We just said that was wrong.
Say all of that.
We just said that was wrong.
That was petty.
We just said it was wrong. Mm-hmm. That part was wrong. But it's the because we in a society don't know the history, is where that doing and putting it online is the problem. If you want to beat your child and a brother, that's your business for do that. For you post it online, you're going to get the yes and the no. And you're going to get that situation. So please. And that falls into line with. So I hope the person in South Carolina knows, say, yo, we are against that. We don't think that right? We don't think that's right.
I definitely don't think it's right.
And I don't think nobody on the chat line says it's right. And it's why? Because we don't know the history and we don't know the situation. So, but you just speaking and say, oh, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it because we don't know the whole story. Don't do it on social media. If you want to cut the girl here off because you feel like you have a problem with her, then do it behind closed doors that I feel busy. Right. Give her a week tomorrow morning for wear. All right. That goes in line with the situation with DJ Khaled and Sizzla. I know everybody have them own ideas about that.
Now, I was going to talk about it too, but how do you feel like that falls into that?
Because Sizzla decided to post something on social media that his explanation to us didn't, to a lot of people.
It didn't make sense. But I've heard so many explanations, I don't even know what
to believe. So I'm saying if Sizzla, my artist, some of them I respect and I rate. And as a matter of fact, when Sizzla was here in Orlando, me say, I have to meet the brother and talk to him. You understand? It was that important to me because I was, listen to his songs that grew, all them sang them from the days. Him have a whole heap of albums he's done, whole heap. For his community, not just reggae music.
So for the night, you was a groupie. No, I'm kidding.
Well, it's somebody where you have a respect for your artist and you want. Me get to
I do. I definitely do.
So because of that, because he put it online and everybody said, damn, that explanation Sizzla is weak of why you're doing this. You didn't have to put it online, right? So nobody's saying him couldn't do what he want to do, because a film trophy, you do anything you want to do with your future. But for me, align himself with posting it online, that then, to me, you have to have a good explanation. And then because we don't know the backstory and all of these things, it don't make no sense because the world are going to say, oh, Sizzla. And that is where I said, so people, whether you on Sizzla's side or DJ Khaled, or you feel like Sizzla do it because of some reason.
Picking their sides.
Definitely. This situation
Popcorn is defending Sizzla. Damian Marley is defending Sizzla.
Right.
Bounty is defended Khaled, which anybody could have saw that. But
and Cableton posts his award online too.
Yes, posted his. So I still got
mine. Never bust your buy one. We don't even have to go in a legacy or whose legacy, but obviously we all know Sizzla, Cableton, Bounty Killer was doing music before Khaled was a producer, right? So we know that. That's facts. He was a...
Right, and then you have a lot of people who don't really know the history that are saying, well, Khaled bust Sizzla and...
No, he didn't. Maybe if you're looking at from
Sizzla before the Kalanji, all right?
Yeah. So I say,
yes.
If you want to say it's Khalid help elevate his career, nothing's wrong with that.
Yeah.
But not Boss, because everybody knows Sizzla already.
Right.
Right. Cableton said we. Bounty Killer said we. So.
And then people were going online saying that Khaled was a culture vulture. And I don't want to speak negatively. I really don't. But I really can't say that he is or he isn't. Because there are times where I'm like, he might be. But then there's times where I'm like, okay, well, he just, feeling the vibes. Everybody does that. The whites go to Jamaica, they go buy out land. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you feel a connection, you're just connected. That's just
nothing's wrong. Nothing's wrong with that.
Right. So it's like...
So, each his own, but the only thing me say, if Sizzla you never post it online, we wouldn't have a problem.
Yeah, I definitely don't think it should.
Nobody. So this situation where I need to post things online, regardless of situation, there's sometimes I am not happy in life. Somebody do me something, but me not gonna post it online. Why it matter today? What? Because it's gonna be either yes man or no or whatever like that. All who don't like thing, I no one gonna bash me. Who did you understand? Me no want nobody. It's my problem. Me deal with it.
Let me tell you something. That story that I had the other day, which I'm not gonna talk about, but I'm gonna put one of yous on them. So there was a story the other day that I wanted to talk about, and Ting was like, I don't think we should be the one to blast that or whatever. And I was like, okay. So me and my mom was, chilling and, playing some old school music and vibing. And, I got a little
people can call into Pillowtalk and answer these questions. If you feel that way, please call in and give us your
407-374-9891.
How you feel about the Sizzla and DJ Khaled situation and the mother cutting off the daughter's ear? Call in about that.
So, anyways, I started thinking, because, when you on cloud 9, you start getting into deep thought. So I started thinking, and I said, damn, tingling is right. And I came up with a whole nother possible concept. I'll tell you after the show.
All right.
And I was like, yo, that's why you got to have the other person to, yes, do it. No, don't do it. That, so we ain't going to do it.
All right.
But I'm going to tell you why after the show.
All right. Nothing wrong with that. So, you have anything? I mean, since we dip on a commercial break right now.
I was paying attention to some of the things going on online. I like to forward all the drama stuff. And you're like, why are you sending me this? But anyway, so the Tory Lanez and the Meg Thee Stallion thing, that happened a while ago. But, now they're in court and going through all of that stuff or whatever. So it was funny to me, like watching the reviews and stuff on the opening statements, because like the prosecution was basically saying like, Tory's guilty. He sent all these text messages and said, I'm so sorry. I was drunk. I'm sorry. So they're saying that is an admission of guilt, right? So the defense comes back and they're saying that the whole reason why the fight even started was that Meg Thee Stallion and Kelsey, who I guess are friends, usually date around in the same circle. So Kelsey dates him first, Meg dates him second, and that's how it's been going. That doesn't necessarily have to be intentional. That has happened to me before as a female. I dated somebody and I had no idea that I had a friend that was also dating who I dated. You know what I'm saying? So it can happen. Okay. But anyways, they stayed friends.
Hold on. Let's
Stop it!
Hold on. Can you kind of glance over that? You have a friend. Let me ask. What do you classify a friend? How do you classify a friend?
Well, when you think First of all, if you label someone as something, they are that until you find out otherwise.
What do you consider a friend?
For me, a friend, someone I can call on, someone who I would assume to be like-minded, you know, who you hang out with, who you tell certain things.
Not even all you believe it right now.
Huh?
Not even all you believe.
I'm saying shit happens. You don't always know. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And sometimes you find somebody a little too close to you, your personality, your likes and stuff. Next thing you know, they like who you like. It happens.
Liking is different than dating.
It is, and it should be an invisible line that is never crossed. However, there are some people who will cross that line. You don't know until it happens to you. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, they're saying that Meg and Kelsey, like that was a story with them, what happens or whatever. So they got into an argument because Tory Lanez had gotten to the pool with Kylie, and Kelsey felt the way Meg felt the way about it or whatever, because Meg supposedly was saying that they were not together, even though people were spotting them here, there, everywhere, and all kind of stuff, her and Tory.
Okay.
So she catching feelings,
Global, let's
and
big
I
up
guess
yourself.
his supposed ex is catching feelings or whatever. So that was the whole argument, because Tory hops in when Kylie had kicked them out. Tory hops in, and he's like, well, Meg, like, he's like, well, I don't even understand why you mad. And he was like telling Kelsey that she shouldn't be mad because, your friend been doing shit like this to you, never phased you before, and she's just hopping behind you and all kind of stuff, whatever. So I guess he was basically adding fuel to the fire that they had brewing. So now they're saying that, anybody could have shot, even though we know who was in the car. Anybody could have shot that shot because the original argument had nothing to do, well, it had to do with him, but it wasn't between him. It was between them or whatever. So it was just funny how, like, I just knew they was going to water down the story of what happened. It's like, we're sitting here on the outside waiting to get the truth, but it seems like we're just getting further and further from the truth as it plays out and progresses. So I just want to know, what was your take and your thought about the story and how it's going so far? Like, have you been following?
I have not, to be honest with you, because, I know something with me business. I in the beginning, yes, I obviously me hear the story when it first forward out. Yeah, me hear the story, but after a while, me just said, "Cha, for them thing," and me don't know what to believe, or me don't know who is right from wrong, and
But I mean, Meg got shot in the foot. That's fact.
Yes. It's the facts with that. What? I mean, I said she deserved it. No one deserved to be shot. So, if that's all it
but
is,
she said she told him that his music was trash. Do you think if you're an artist and you busting your ass to make it and do your, somebody say
your music no good?
Meg said that to Tory, supposedly.
Right.
So let's say you're an artist and this is your career and this is what you're doing and your passion and your drive, and somebody tell you that all the shit that you don't ever done and put together and put out there is like trash. It ain't shit. How would that make you feel? Do you think that you would possibly shoot them in their big toe in the moment?
No, me not do that.
You wouldn't do that?
No, me not do that.
So there's no justification for the big toe shot?
No, there's no reason.
But we just don't know who shot the shot.
You can vex, you can say come out of my car, you can say come out of my life, you can hang up on them because you're upset, but physical abuse is not the right answer. Yeah, especially on a female.
Some people were saying that he has Napoleon syndrome.
Especially on a female, right?
Sure. You know what Napoleon syndrome is?
I have no idea. Madness?
No. So it's like this thing that people, so it's most of the time it's short people syndrome. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're mad and you're angry because you're short. You have to project your strength and your anger and everything onto other people because this is your plight. So basically, like, they're saying, like, he has Napoleon syndrome. Like, he got mad at what she said or whatever and had to be all high and mighty and just bomb in the toe. The story is just all over the place, but I find it so fascinating to read up on it because it's always something new. It's like, it's always something else, something extra, and I just feel like we're never going to get to the heart of what actually happened. And it's like, you wouldn't even really want to know, but it's like the O.J. Simpson trial or whatever. Like, it's in your face. So now you have to know, and every day you're clutching to find out what's going to happen, what's next. And even at the end of that, and as long as that trial was, guess what? Nobody knows.
So everybody that's innocent and go about their business?
No, I'm just saying, I don't know how it's going to play out.
Okay, so it's still going on.
It's still, yes, it's still going on.
Okay.
And also, you want to play some music, or you want me to tell you about my next?
No, you can't wait 5 minutes, right?
All right, I can wait 5 minutes.
So, big up to
sippy.
Yeah, big up to everybody who tuning in. Remember, say Monday night, big up yourself. Just run the flies, Some fun.
Stop it.
Can't take big up yourself. Thanks for logging in. Global X, the whole team, You know how you go.
Me prefer reach like Bill Gates,
Sia,
but Bill Gates money they want me check that up. But my money for enough like them days up.
Yard Hype Radio, big up yourself.
Yard Hype.
You can also, some of the stuff that we talked about in Kingston, I know we make a joke and make it light, but yardhype.com is definitely a site that you can go on for a lot of the hot topics and things going on all around the globe.
Me prefer rich like Bill Gates, but Bill Gates money lily when me check that up. But my money for enough like Jeff Bezos. Different figure in a pocket, good and nanny, I'm sorry. For telling nanny goodbye, me happy. Different drunk drugs, lord like lavish. Can you imagine? Millions in a US and in a pound. Criminal, I look some for them. Brazilian, dollars enough for the some in a play. Mount the cheddar every day. In a race run billion daily. And left some for a safe. And weekend we go rave. And weekend we go rave. Me I tell her about different corporate.
Now I'm already know. Yeah, I make that call then.
Stop it, calm down.
Yo a straight revenge, yo me cut coming now pretend. Yo a clean sheet when the kill take defend. While on can't team and what set the chain. War stop me a bleach cause it nah no end. They squeeze it, when me buy no rent and me no lease it. Well I look nasty, cause me well grease it. And me no fire back as me pull up one down the rinder and just rinse it, me rinse it. Them have to feel my pain, couple body have to feel the main. Feel my pain, come on brother not dead in vain. Feel my pain, and if me run out of rounds, me a draw for me rock. What am I say? Yeah. Feel my pain, come on, brother, now they in vain. Really say I went from the West Link, come up with them. So Nick, what do you know? Yeah, Millie. Sting out, yeah, we are always having guarantee money gang. Yeah, we have it. Face take a shot on the match. West side boss, we are teach from him. I saw we have it. Sting out, yeah, that we always have it. Guarantee money gang. Yo, we have it. Face take a shot on the match. About your body, put it up on the ends and schizophrenic. Don't mind me, I'm too paranoid. If you make the wrong move, you will get damaged. Treat them like a garbage. Oh, you're so smart. One flip, ball game. My type of badness is different. Stop it, them could've been a clueless drug. Anyway, in a junk on a yak sipping. Money in a duffel bag, me girl pretty. Pay for your ball, full up the fat. All about me, a girl country and city. Oh, girl, bananas, a girl is a your girl surrounding on me, like a body's coming.
That is a piece, log in, tell a friend for logging in house every Monday night. Normally we have a guest to play and chat to them, but no guest today. So it's a different Monday night, there's some vibes. Can't even big up yourself, you know. Just release a new rhythm. It's called Great Things, people. Go on Instagram, YouTube, whatever, and download the rhythm. IG, wherever you want, all the platforms is out there now. Download the rhythm, it's called Great Things here.
It's a great thing that I gave my life to God. It's a great thing. So me never lose hope, me never wait too long. It's a great thing. So me move on from the past now. So the Lord him can't use me now. Young man, I call you cause it's strong. It's a great thing that I gave my life to God. It's a great thing. So me never lose hope, me never wait too long. It's a great thing, yeah. So me move on from the past now. So the Lord him can't use me now. Young man, I call you cause it's strong. It is a great thing. It is a great thing that I gave my life to God. Dip on the road and I stop in the town.
When last year what a song I talk about God, eh?
A straight work with the
Lord. Great thing, the rhythm name.
You see my father, him not too far. All I take is one prayer, one call. Me love boss, but me make a straight flex on the wall. Now I have work to do. So it's to the kingdom, I'm coming for you. His name, my fist sticking in your brain like glue. In a time like this, God will look to you. One life you have, so make the right choice for you.
Stop it!
I choose God, serving him is what I'll do. It's a great thing.
Badance, you have the rhythm in them, you know. Don't bother there, you make sure you play it in the badance.
Fight against those who fight against.
Yeah, cause don't fight against we, no. Cause if you fight against we, you know, go on.
You see, it can't.
Stop it! Stop it! Calm down!
Every day, man, brands. Yeah. It's a blessing to life, me for beat Psalms 35. You never know. Judge that I'm a guide, it I'm a shield and eternal light. To fire up my mind, for conquer bad mind. We are trying to set up my life. But better them step aside. Cause every day man brands. It's a blessing to life, me have to read Psalms 35. Judge that I'm a guide, it I'm a shield and eternal light. To fire up my mind, for conquer bad mind.
I wish people go out there and download the songs, you know. Global X, big up yourself. The whole Can't. 'Team family, big up on yourself, is it?
Stop it! Stop it! Calm down!
Now, I'm say, you have the rhythm in them, you know. Global X, big up yourself. The whole Can't. 'Team family, big up on yourself, is it?
Stop it! Stop it! Calm down!
You know, I'm going to play a Tia Cape on the rhythm. Does Tia have a song on the rhythm? No. Tia, you have a song on the rhythm? You want alright, DJ a song on the rhythm. DJ a song on the rhythm.
I'm not playing with you.
DJ a song on the rhythm.
But I do want you to know.
DJ a song on the rhythm.
I do want you to know.
Stop it, calm down.
But I do want you to know.
Alright.
I'm working on something.
You getting married? Okay.
No.
Stop it.
I'm working
Stop
on
it, calm down.
something, and it's gonna be really dope. And I cultivated it while I was high, so I'm hoping that, you know, when I'm not high, it sounds the same. But no, it's really dope, and I'm gonna hit you up.
All right.
I'm gonna hit you up. I'm gonna let you hear.
Tia says she's working on
But
something.
I'm really proud of it.
Tia, what Tia tell you?
I think I'm making a shift away from the dance hall.
You're going Afrobeat. You're going Afrobeat. Nothing wrong with Afrobeat. I'm going to be Afrobeat selector from tomorrow.
Me have everything for you, everything for you. The good for the way I control every night, you know. Me have everything for you, everything for you. The good for the way I control every night, you know. What is your problem, y'all? Me can't even do for solve them, y'all. Me a one of the good wife, you are one of the skittle bomb them, y'all. Remember me no idiot, y'all. Put the ring finger, you for pre that, y'all. When you see me, you look at a real ad, y'all. And if a dollar's the man give me that, y'all.
Don't get it twisted. And I be at home saying that. I be at home saying all of that. But listen, can your little daughters sing this song out loud in the car without getting in trouble with you? We'll have everything for Holy.
Of course, you're mega upset. At this point, no.
Exactly.
I feel them here.
And that's why my shift is coming. I think at the period in my life where I'm at is calling for this shift. Like I play my music all the time, and I listen to it, and I stream it too, because I want to hear it on the TV and all. And I listen to some stuff and Stand Out. Good, I love that song. But I listen to some stuff and I'm just like, yo, I don't want to be putting that out into the atmosphere, you know? I don't have children, but I have nieces and nephews, and if my niece sung some of my songs right now, I'm probably box her though.
Oh Lord.
For real.
Stop it.
But even that,
Stop it, calm down.
If all we right now is start singing, me have everything for you. But I can't watch it in our room, you know.
All right, you're tuning into PIllowTalk.
I said, well, wait.
Yeah.
As in if it's just a sing it out loud because the song are playing, nothing wrong with that. But if you just say it regular as a slang, that's another slang.
But I'm not gonna lie, this new band that Jamaica has on the music, I don't know if it will hold or not, but it has really caused me to reflect. Even though I live in America and I can put out whatever I want to, but it has really caused me to reflect, and I really do hope that it does that for some of these other artists, like for real.
All right.
Stop it.
Now I'm gonna play some music.
I'm not lying, I have everything to hold him though.
Yeah.
Turn up. Bad mind, turn up. Turn up, oh yeah. It turn up. Pussy, they not happy when you win that fucker. Why you chicken back no one chicken price go up? Big water say up still value too much. Fuck yeah, mother bad mind, who no care.
Stop it.
Hold on.
Stop it, calm down.
Think I ain't gone pass over that. Yeah, we are trying to keep it.
I know you ain't no clean version.
We are trying to keep it clean today.
Yeah, me no shade. Push up the light. Whoa, push up the light. Can you hear me when I say, put your lighters in the air, lighters in the air. If you know your heart clean like a whistle, like a whistle, heart clean like a little whistle. Hey, I'm ready to go. Never touch Teflon. Family me deal with me bun, yes man. In a interview, them ask no question. One know me born and where me come from. Tell them. Listen me born right on the train line. 10 and a half seconds a game time.
Now I'm back to the juggling.
Watching the man, Orlando, Deltona, Tampa.
Now I'm back to my juggling again.
Daytona Beach, Lila. When me gone, on the high force. And me a press gas pedal on the floor. I'm fresher than the breeze down on the seashore. No one no girl know you better than you tour. Girl I feel how cool just to see the God score. NBC in a cup letter. When do me report. Keep to get one style, so me tweet hardcore. Me can't go explore. When me gone on the high four. Take on the road like a tourist on a tour. When me gone on the high four. Me and my dog, them a roll, we a roll. Stop a kissing me, I me never take it toll. Y'all a wipe on the pole and show me take it soon. Tampa, them will stop and drop it hanger. Y'all stop it.
Bloody money come fast and it's gonna talk quick. White people blood me put in my garden. Funny line touch the river and pay my offering. Sacrifice in the time and put my offering. Travel pan it all, put it in a sport mode. Looking at the lackeys 100 load. If you are diesel a chum through me nose hole. More, but road girl suck you with the ensure. Give me brains right at the best.
What if I play for this here?
My man love how me tongue work. My man love how me tongue work. Like more your phone so need tongue jerk. From you say girl suck you with the ensure.
Alright. Remember so we can't go too X-rated tonight, you know. May I try my best.
Stop it, calm down. Stop it, calm down.
I try to keep it cleaning up people on the ear. See it? But you know, a lot of people like that song, yeah.
When we cuss and we break up and we fuck up we make up. Ain't nobody no fed up like we. First as we wake up, you just love your makeup. Ain't nobody me no trust like she. Want a space where you take up, now my brain in a safe. So me have to tell yourself I cut my beat. This rough like sea.
Music, you're so still clean. You're running your tune into PIllowTalk. Yeah.
Sweat a drip off your body, pussy a grip on me cocky. You love it when me put it down for your knee. You know you make me happy. This love of a castle. I know the fuck you breathe. From inside. Tell me you love it, me say you are the right squeeze. She beg me, she please.
Some skinny, some of them.
Music, you're so still clean. You're running your tune into PIllowTalk. See? Yeah.
Love bad girl. The one way there. Love bad girl. Yeah, hey, bad girl. Hear me talk. Watch this, new style. Me girl there, what's for the fuck? Needy. Make your pussy bump on my cocky like a recoil. Don't stop till my pop. Remember some my first time. Girl child, fuck up on the beach and the poolside. Yeah, me love bad girl. Cocky criminal, ride it phenomenal. Bad girl, pussy wet lit. Cocky lock.
If you don't spend the time with your girl, a man like me wait. Girl and drop just without me now. And I kept trying to let me out. Cocky raise high belly get the gold. Pussy feel good, you got to know. Every time
that ain't clean either.
I'm running to them faster. I know it's not clean, but show me the one play the Ride Jinky. Ride it's here December 23rd, here people.
Definitely. So that means nothing all you have to do.
I don't know where. I don't know which part of the body went forward.
Them no show no love, it's so easy for head way. Now pull no stand for them red things. Me see them try them best, but them best now amaze me. I call them fucking like a day sick, them basic. Remember say me still around the road from 2018. But dominate the game with some flow, them not creating. And give the fans them everything, them anticipate. Go around everybody, was stand up on the girl, them call me one king. Top king, dance all bodies thing. Any other king, I must have a king. Me lift up the place, I make dance all sing.
Whole place, you know.
Stop it talking.
Stop it!
Hey man, I wanna play like I'm a play for tough. Me feel for rough, pull off here in the skag. Pull up now the seats, me hear them say chop blood. But tell some no if you approach me, them no see some me dog. 100 degrees, yeah, me there up north. And he's a got me on the line and them say me just start. Me picking up the sheets anytime when we walk and them a
what got here?
Them yo leave me low.
Hey what?
Hey, me no know, God alone can't decide, you know. The 15 never left my side, leave me like tell them time, you know.
Mothers, speak up yourself here. Remember some mothers if you forward one of them weekend, brother.
Oh, they are the one thing, and me not big side. My band boy, but me not decide for that boy. Reaching out 20s and more. Pull up.
Remember some I'm a DJ track this, you know. So people, speak up yourself here. Now I'm playing my DJ song.
Watch me now. All them fights and all them try to conquer me strong and
one more tier we start talk again, here.
All them try to bury me, them lift this in me face. All them try to duplicate I can.
Stop it! Stop it! Calm down!
They never know. They never know. Me believe in a thing called overcome. Who God bless them. They never know. They never know. Me believe in a thing called
God say, yo, me love that song.
Man, I go hard in the streets 4 days of the week. I'm gonna fi make dough. Me set me goals and me reach, so me soon, so me reap. Look the hard work I show. Me work off for me, one thing is not sit down on me. I don't go a man to him scarf and drum rings. That's not my emo king. Fi work hard for your own, because it's a me clothes. Stop it! Get your use work hard for your money. Just be smart with your money, not style off with your money. Get your use just to blow for the money, never bow for the money. Free your bro for the money. Get your use work hard for the money. Just be smart with your money, not style off with the money. Get your use just to blow for the money, never bow for the money. Free your bro. Stop it! The money them a show up like acne. Leave me like acne.
Is it clean? Is it clean?
When you did it when man suffer like
that. Them said them like it.
We get the
so we go watch up
unclean version ready. I got
me love it when you do me that. 6:30, me tell the time on the clock. Are you alone? Can get me to the climax. Touch my body like the screen on the iMac. Me tick it up like a hand with it on the clock. And anytime a man wants me fling it back. No girl a road can't have him. I say me that. And when the things say me done, me will it back, yeah. Me I go wine and give that. Boy, me love it when you do me that.
Stop it!
Version, you found it.
Stop it! Calm down. Find a clean version today.
Found it.
The circle of globe and everybody's angry, right? So nobody can cuss me.
So thoughts, right?
Alright, go on.
Alexandra Gucci, the Rini, has took to social media and she has made a video about her stepfather molesting her growing up. And she said she put the video out for the other kids that could possibly be affected and to also bring awareness to
that's
molestation and yeah. And you know, her family is the Gucci family. She's the heiress.
See it?
So it makes me think, because didn't Balenciaga just have the little teddy bear bondage child pornography photo thing out? So it's just like, all these big major designer labels now are being like the forefront for this whole child pornography mess, you know? So it's like, do you keep in mind these things that are happening with these big designers as we go out and purchase the clothes, or do you purchase them anyway? Just because it's the clothes. You're not associating the clothes with the trauma and with the racism and with the sexism and with the child pornographies and, you know?
I think people, first, maybe people don't know about the situation, right? So that could be one situation.
But everybody's posting everything on social media. Like you said, nowadays, everybody's going to social media. So if you are on social media, you can see these things.
I agree.
I don't even follow her, and it popped up in my feed.
Should you, the clothing line would be, if you're looking to stop them or to stop that brand from making money, then yeah, in your opinion, then you say, I'm not gonna wear no more of them clothes because I think they crossed the line, in my opinion, as a person, because now it's a moral situation.
But what do you think she's doing for blasting her own family? Because it is something that happened. It is something that happened to her. So should she not have done the post about what was traumatizing her?
I'm not gonna say she can't do it.
Because whatever
if
she
she
says
feel a way
still
about
affects the
something,
line
if you feel a way about something deeply and it's troubling you, and you can bring it to the forefront, because all right, how long ago did this go on?
Years ago.
All right, so technically she wore it for years. Just like the people I'm talking about. What is
she
name?
was also saying that on average, most women who go through that don't really speak out till they're in their 50s or whatever, which I've never heard of, because shit, I've dealt with that trauma in my past, and I've been speaking on that shit for years. So I think it depends on when you heal and the way that you speak on it. Like for me, it hurts, yes, but it's something that I've been through. It's something that is like a mountain I climbed to the top of, and something that I conquered. You know what I mean? So yes, I want to bring awareness and stuff like that, whatever. But I think in terms of outing, like that would never be the intent. So I just wanted to know what you thought her intent was, and if you would consider these things before buying these brands.
that she was.
Yeah, because we just said about the mom certain stuff that shouldn't be on social media.
Right.
So is this deemed as
No, she can as
qualifies?
in if she was the abuser now can put out them story. The abuser, because then again
the
we have
abusee?
well look at the victim, but look at it this way, we don't know if her story is true. She would have to kind of prove it now. Then there's going to be the yes people and the no people. So if you want to do something, all right, you know what I'm saying? Remember, we talk already. If you feel like you need to speak on something, do something about it. The person in South Carolina, I forgot to say their stance, they said they would have just put her out of the house. And they wouldn't sit down, they would have just put out them daughter out of the house because they feel like that is unruly. I can't beat my daughter. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to put her out the house. I'm going to say, wow.
So she's unsalvageable?
Yeah, she just say, yo, put her out because she don't trust her no more. So that's all she felt. That's all she could deal with it. Now the victim now can say, but if you're a victim, carry it to the police. If you feel that way first, file a report first. That's all. That's a file something first. That way people have documentation that you felt instead of just saying, all right, this happened to me.
I don't think there's a statute of limitations on
probably
murder, but I always thought there was one on rape, but apparently, or molestation, but apparently there can't be because look at
even if you put
look
something
at all
on
these elderly men that are now going to prison and stuff for things that happened, many years ago.
So right, so put it, carry it to the police. Tell the police I need to file a complaint because I want to take legal action against this. You putting it online now is like.
But she's from a prestigious family. Maybe she feels like her going to the police or anywhere, they would just shoot it down and nobody would. Because her family could pay them off. But if you're putting it out there.
The record is still there. That's what we need. We need more people to put a record up there than to support something online.
Speaking of pedophilia, did you hear that R. Kelly just put out
he put out a mixtape, right? But according to these people, I did it, right?
I did it.
But they were saying that he didn't do nothing like that. So maybe it's a splice, somebody else's voice, something.
Maybe it's that twin brother that he said was in the video.
I don't know. So that was something like, what? R. Kelly do what? I said maybe that's nowadays society. Everybody just want to put out everything online. That's the new age we're in.
Yeah, but I definitely think that it's scary out there. Pedophilia is like everywhere.
So big up to everybody who tuned to Pillow Talk. Like we say when I guess is Tia.
You cut me off. You want to hear my pedophilia talk?
No. You can say what I'm saying. This is Tia Ting Talk right now. Right? We're gonna call it something.
Listen, we have touched on a bunch of different topics. If you guys have anything that you want to say, you can chime in. You can ask us questions. Like today is really like a laid back, chill day. I know every other time y'all want to call in. Ting say he done fixed his phone. It wasn't fixed. But it's fixed now, y'all. You don't got to be scared. So call us.
Oh, God.
407-374-9891. Colin.
Yeah, call in. Somebody call in. Anybody?
What somebody? Anybody? You don't hear me talking? You don't want to hear me talk?
No, you can't call. You want to go outside and call in? Go outside and call in. Go around the corner and call in.
Whatever.
Pretend you're a guest.
Whatever.
We have tickets. We have tickets to no show given away.
Stop it! Stop it!
Free tickets to no show. If you call number 10, get free tickets to no show. Right now, we're giving it away.
But I definitely did see the Rising King flyer or whatever, and it really had me puzzled because I want to know who is the party. And I have asked at least 6 different promoters, and somebody's doing it, but they won't tell me. I don't know who's doing it. You know who's doing it, Ting?
No, I didn't.
Tell the truth. You don't know?
All if me know. If they
you
put
got
there,
the flyer.
Yeah, me get the flyer. Don't mean me know anything. Don't mean me know anything either. Okay.
I'll find out.
Yeah. You do that time for
on next week episode of PIllowTalk.
Next Monday, because the show is the following Friday, so you can tell us who's actually keeping the show, or maybe more detail will be presented as it goes along.
Possibly.
Because sometimes,
but you've never seen that where the flyer is posted without the promoter. Even if it says more info to come, the promoter's name is on there.
All right, that is true.
But I think creative, and I want to know.
All right, well,
All if I find out afterwards, I still want to know.
All right. If you find out by next week Monday, you'll let us know, right? If the flyers don't come out by next week Monday, you know say who's keeping the dance. Tell us.
Yes, of course I will. Duh.
And so we have the.
I'm gonna have it highlighted, written down in multiple colors and everything. Yeah, I'm gonna spill the beans.
So what's all right? So there's one heap of parties over the weekend, right? One heap of them go on. We spoke about the Jean Paul, Burna Boy, and both of them the Ram. You know, so I was at a sound. So it wasn't a sound system, but sounds different sound was there. That was Saturday night.
So it's like a sound system string up, no?
Yeah, it was similar to that, but it was more of like a party with sound and.
A party with a bunch of different sounds.
Yeah,
okay.
like somebody heard strong and they say, "Yo, bring a sound." People carry them sound and string up. So that was interesting. You know, yeah. So that was what I was part of.
So who were some of the sounds that was there?
Huh?
Who were some of the sounds that were there?
A sound named Super Sound. There was Total Vibration and Chalice had this sound there.
Okay.
So
Did
that
you
was.
Play it all?
Yeah, I watch. I play a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. So you know, me love music. So then can't think come play 2 songs, and I'm there. Okay. Yeah, me juggle 2 songs.
That would have been nice to be like, "Yo, Tia, this is what's up."
You're not
slide
forward.
through.
You're not forward.
I would have slid through.
You're not forward. We already know that. Not even Madance was there.
Yeah, he was there too?
He wasn't there. That's why I said him now. I mean, say Madance forward.
Yeah, but that's different. I hit him up too. I'm like, "What you doing?"
You know. So them stay. So them selected them stay nowadays. So, people, we're not gonna stay up on the show long tonight. You know, tonight is a quick Pillowtalk. We're there. We need ideas. You know, we're bouncing ideas against each other. It's a thing show tonight, right? So let me ask you, because you're walking with the shirt. What does the shirt say?
My shirt says "The Real Boss."
So why you have there?
Hire the real boss.
Why you have there something sitting down?
What this?
Yeah, the fanny pack.
Oh, because I had ran in here, so I just left it on. It ain't nothing. I can take it off.
I'm asking, does it help hold it back?
I'm a woman with or without it.
Put it on your shoulder.
I've been trying.
No. Put it on your shoulder.
No, see, a fanny pack, even though now you see men walking around with it.
Put it on your shoulder.
Was originally created for women.
Tia, can you put it on your shoulder like how the man them wear it?
No, I cannot put it on my shoulder. Yes, yeah. I can if I loosen this and everything.
Oh,
I don't want to do
hold
that.
Hold on. May I go around?
When you got double D's, you can't just sling it around like that. No, it has to. No, it doesn't go like that, thing. No, I gotta stretch out. No, no, it's not cute like that. This is too tight. What the hell?
That's what they do.
I gotta fit. First of all, and now it's all up under my armpit. This ain't working for me. This is not how I wear it. This is not how it was made to be worn. This is how men have took something feminine and created their own style with it. That's what it is.
So you think it's a feminine thing?
Yes, hell yeah. When families and stuff was going on in little family trips and the wife had to hold everybody's passport, everybody's ID and all that stuff, she was the one with all the goodies in her fanny wrapped around her waist so nobody lost nothing. You could run around, you could do anything, you have everything on you. And I love it for the clubs. I have 50 million of them. I love it for the clubs because I could put everything in there and keep it moving.
Me there so no. Me there so cause always say she tired for move the camera back and forth.
Closer to my fanny pack?
Always tell me say she tired to keep the camera move back and forth. Yeah, so
you're the press?
I need counseling.
You really do? You might. I don't know. Let's see if you meet the requirements of the list, then you might be depressed.
Okay, tell me what it is.
So, an Instagram psychotherapist, his name is Marcus Jones at the Psychosocial Cafe. He posted this post and he was saying that these are the 5 things that indicate whether a man is suffering from depression. 1, anger.
I don't have anger problem.
You're very angry. You're all the time.
No.
You be screaming at me all the time.
No, I'm motivating.
You're motivating me? With an elevated voice.
I never scream.
All right.
Nobody know me as to scream unless I may clash or may play music for elevate my voice. Hold on. Go ahead, continue.
Charlie said my fanny pack is not your business. Let's talk about your choker. He has one of those beachy things, though. I like that necklace. I always like the necklace. So listen.
This is my charm. Good luck, charm.
So one is anger. No, I like it. Keep it. One is anger. Two is isolation and withdrawal.
Okay.
So when a man, isolates himself, withdraws, or y'all could be in the same room, he's not really talking to you.
Check.
He's kind of mentally kind of checking out or whatever. Three is increased sex drive. So then it made me think, like, if an increased sex drive is an indicator of depression, then shit, I might want him to stay depressed. I don't know. That's not really fair. It's not really a fair indicator. When you are, like, really stressed out, do you feel more sexual? Right.
But
that's what this man said, and everybody was commenting and
if you're stressed out, you go on fit.
Yeah, because I guess he was saying like it's like a
relief.
deterring factor. No, to keep your mind off of whatever. So then you, as a man, you want it more, so you don't really have to focus on the things that are really stressing you out or the depression that you're feeling. No.
I don't think it should increase or decrease.
If it has anything to do with that, then I might prefer my man
I'm not depressed, so.
And then 4 was loss of focus, and 5 was lack of motivation and interest. So those were the things, but I think number 3 hit me the most. I'm not a man, but it affected me the most. Like, increased sex drive if you're depressed, like, well, shit. I think I always wanted to depress a man then.
No, because here it followed with anger.
Yes, anger, isolation, withdrawal.
So maybe a few things have caused you to really look at it. You understand what I say?
I understand what you're saying. Yeah. However, if that is a side effect, that is an unfair side effect. As a man, I'm on y'all side. That's unfair. But at the same time, I might prefer you stressed out if you're stressed out and then you want to have sex more. So then, yeah, I don't know. It's a little sticky. But I see Madaz. Look, Madaz, I don't know what you posting, but every second I got to approve your post. What you got going on?
Yeah, in my type some little words where people know.
He says it's a stress reliever, and yes, I guess that it is. So you keep your mind off of it or whatever. But I mean, come on. So what is you trying to say, that men don't naturally have a high sex drive? Or do they not?
I think people only can speak for themselves. They can't speak for nobody.
But this man is speaking for all of y'all.
Is he a doctor?
He's a psychotherapist.
Okay, well, I mean, if he feel that way, then I'm not gonna say stress is that.
I think that.
But stress does bring issues. So with any issues that it brings, you will be out of character because you're stressed out, right? So you're gonna look out of character. So maybe that's something that helps that person relieve stress. Because if you're stressed and you need some outlet, and that is available to you, you do that.
But I always find problems when they say, like, this is what women do, or this is how women are, or this is why men are this way. Because everybody is not the same. Everybody is not the same. So, like, there was this other post that was circulating, and I've been seeing this post for years. It's been circulating for a long time. And it was, like, saying, like, how to get a man to love you. Send him this 3 words right here. But then you got to click the link and pay for some crap or whatever. But it's just like, that's impossible. There's never going to be you're not going to find 3 men where the same 3 words entice them every single time. Unless you put a damn spell on them or something. Because other than that, you know what I'm saying? You may like my hair red. Somebody else might like it purple. The same things are not going to,
True,
I don't know.
True,
that's
true.
just my take on that. But I thought that was...
Shelly, you're not calling. Wham, you're not calling. Diana, you're not calling. Now what going?
Minister Diana upon this. Mrs. Shelley. Shelley, big up yourself. Diana, big up yourself.
All right. See it then. Well,
I can't keep up and read all this stuff and read all this stuff. Shit, I be writing too much.
Brother,
I really do.
First, may I see this? Can't team. Can't team. They're on the line. Can't team. They're on the line. Brother, call in, man.
Call in with your topic.
Yeah, call in with your topic. Yeah, find something.
Continue to want to talk about stress relievers.
What's the number again for calling? 407. What else? I don't remember it.
407-374-9891. You supposed to know about heart. You've been doing this longer than me. Come on now. Come on now. Come on. So did you see your favorite girl trending? Tensia.
Tensia? She was trending?
Mm-hmm. Did you know that she's dating London on the Track? You know who London on the Track is, right?
Want to see what they say on the song them?
Yes, he makes rhythm.
Catch,
Yeah. So, anyways, I had no idea that they was dating, but like you said, everything on social media.
But hold on, no, they were caught. They were out one time. I thought they saw them out.
Yeah, but you can catch anybody. They caught her and Drake before, and Drake said he had nothing to do with her. So I mean, it just really that's not an indicator. I didn't know, but now I know because apparently one of his baby mothers put out an allegation saying that Shensia's son Raj was being sexual to her child, who's also a minor. So she posted this video. Everything is always posted on social media, whatever, and said that he was being inappropriate with her daughter. And so it caused an uproar with Shensia's fans and everything like that. And she just recently sent out a cease and desist letter to the baby mother or whatever on behalf of her son. But I haven't heard anything from London.
See, yeah.
Which I would feel like he would be the common denominator because one, this is your baby mother and your child, and two, this is your girlfriend and her child. Who broke up now? Oh, they broke up now, right? But it's not the point of the breakup, Shelly. It's not whether they broke up or not. I haven't heard him speak out on it, and not to say, oh my God, you should speak on everything. But you have like two total parties. One that one your previous family set up, your baby mother and your child or whatever. Like, are you? We don't know what his take is. Like, are you breaking up because you're protecting your child and your family or whatever, or is it because of the rift that is causing between your girlfriend and your baby mother? Like, it's just a whole bunch. And then also, it makes you think like, yes, when when I ask a lot of guys, like, when was your first time having sex or whatever, they're like, oh, I was like 9. Like, what? Like, I was going into my second year of college, so it differs. But at the end of the day, these are two children. It sounds like, and I'm not speaking on saying this is what it is, but it sounds like Shensia's position is more of like their kids, like, kids trying whatever or finding themselves or whatever the situation is. But at the same time, if the daughter doesn't take it that way and she's a young child, she can still be traumatized if she doesn't see it as that. So it's hard to really pick a side or, whatever. I'm sure that Shelly, Carly, you live. Pillow Talk, Carly, you live.
Yo.
Hello?
Yeah, we can't hear you.
Stand
Hello,
corrected.
good evening.
Good evening.
Say again?
Yeah, man, we can't hear you.
Yeah.
What's your take?
Turn on the phone because we can't hear the phone in the background. You're not hearing. Hello?
Yo.
Yes, what's up?
Ain't nothing. What's going on?
Not much. What's your take on what we've been talking about?
What are you calling about?
You just checking in?
All right, bless up. Whoever they call in, at least them call. See, we can't hear it.
You're right. Y'all see if we can hear.
Yeah.
But so I just and like Shelly said, like when there's a whole bunch of drama and stuff like that, which I want to know which way that's gonna play out, because as someone who has been a victim of something like that in the past, like you don't really like get over it. You learn how to live with it. So I can see that from that child's perspective if that's truly what happened. However, as a parent, of course you want to shelter your kids. That's just a whole bunch of shit. I don't feel like it ends well for nobody.
Oh, your skin looks so smooth, Panis.
My skin is just smooth all the time. So what do you think, Ting? What's your take? There's no good come away from that.
Right. I mean, well, I don't know. I mean, kids, when you bring up children into something, or children feel a way about something, or it hard because you don't know the whole. You have a guess, and you want to you're gonna take your child's side, right? And it's gonna bring some kind of situation. So,
right.
Unless there's something that can be hush, I want to work it out. But from the person, I think the mother brought it to the limelight, right?
And this, but again, along with a lot of other topics that we've spoken of tonight, this is again something else that shouldn't be on social media.
True.
You know what I'm saying? PIllowTalk, caller, you live.
Hello?
Yeah, you're live.
What's up?
Yo, wagwan.
Where you say, BG?
What the hell are you doing with?
You tell us now, you know.
Want try win one of them Rising King ticket there.
Shit, I want one too.
Right now, we're not on a ticket agreement right now, so we're gonna
We don't have one as yet.
We're gonna find out who will keep the party, and then we'll make sure next week we'll have about 500 tickets to give away next week.
Right. So if you find out who keeping that party, go ahead and send me a DM because I'm digging and trying to find out, but nobody won't tell me. Once we get that, then we got you.
All right. That sounds good. So now, David.
It's just another day upon the life. Another day upon the life. So maybe I'm gonna ask the caller the question of how he feels about that.
So let me ask you a question. I'm a backtrack, but we're gonna talk about something different. All right, you know who Peanut Dread is, right?
Yeah.
The guy who did the whole Radam, right? And everybody has literally been taking that and splicing it and making videos with it and making memes with it, sending it all out, right? Literally everybody. I know I got a few on my phone myself. So he decided to call out Slick White Line and call him a scammer and say that Slick owed him money and all kind of stuff for basically like helping to push that or whatever, but pushing it for his own agenda. And then he recently made a post saying that he was destitute and he's living in destitution, he needed money and all kind of stuff. The Radam took off, he didn't make no money or anything about that. Who do you feel owes him money? How does he get the retribution? And do you feel like he's justified in saying that he's owed something?
Well, to him, I know what's saying for life, him, his speech, them are recording, you know what I'm saying? And then when people splice it, then you're supposed to can't get money off it.
But have you ever...
But if you just put out something on the internet, so, you know?
I mean, I agree, but
people think it's funny.
Yes, but at the same time, that's why you have to learn how to put out stuff correctly.
Well, are you asking this question? You
Go
can't
ahead.
rap about it.
All right.
Yeah. Take time. Well, guess that's it. So his opinion is, him feel like, say, if you put something on the internet and you don't do the work for owning the rights to these words or the creation that you've done, you've left it open to say, nah, I get nothing out of it.
Yeah.
So
basically, if you just record him something and put it on him page, like him and get the
right.
The views and rights for everything.
Make a song say Radam, man. Then I
So when everybody spice it now, it lead back to fame.
Right. Because
Somebody has to go help him to that.
Right.
So let me ask you, with that being said now, you think that people should help with him speak? Because he went on stage, so technically to me on stage could have maybe help him a little bit or something.
Yeah, on stage could have give him something.
Right. And then he forward on.
And then you have people who can donate because they like him.
Yeah.
Well, the angel
who have money.
The angel gave him 54,000 via her followers donating to him. The angel.
Okay.
So she gave him 54,000 via her fans.
Jamaican.
That's great.
Yeah, so definitely big up yourself, the angel. But do you feel like people are obligated to helping him because of that, or should that be a reason? Like, if you need it, you need it, say you need it. But I wouldn't necessarily say, well, because of this and this person did that, you know?
To me, people were out there, help people were out there. You know what I'm saying? Like 50 Cent would have helped out Eminem or Dr. J. You know?
Yeah, but I wouldn't say that they're obligated to it. If they do it, they do it.
No,
if
they're
they
not.
don't,
Yeah,
if they don't,
I mean, them like I'm on like we put out something. Nobody not gonna say, "Cho, we don't know him."
Right, exactly. And that's where I am. So I'm saying let's say anybody
No,
creates
but
a
we know
catchphrase.
Peanut Dread.
Right, but we know him because of the little things, the catchy
Yeah,
phrases
because
and stuff
people
that
go
he's...
around him and capture him.
Right,
And
he's on everybody
else.
else's pages. Everybody else will catch a video and post it or whatever and stuff
Yeah,
like
my
that.
man say a good at people when make him laugh.
Right.
Make them laugh. You know what I say? Make them laugh. I say, yo, I'm funny, you know, I'm give good speech, you know. I'm uplift people sometimes.
Yes,
So,
and speak.
You know what I say?
That.
Well, I have something can donate to him. I can remember donate to him. Like them rapper there, them people the way I laugh. Make him laugh, you know? I mean, but it make them laugh.
True.
You know?
True. People can I say first I say Jamaica should have start because you see a brother will do something.
Yeah.
And it's not negative in matter. So help him somewhere. Right. And then if the people them outside, so the government should anytime you see a citizen.
And I like the youth to them bring in and give the piece of stick.
But what happened to all them houses that hold this little building? Yes,
so yeah, man, help him with something. Give him.
But no, I definitely agree. Like, and it's hard though because he's not the only Jamaican that's living in destitution. There's a lot of other Jamaicans that need help, and you know, and there's a lot of people that could possibly help them. And then you have a little people that
but there's a lot of people who need help. But what are they doing? How are they motivating you to give them helping hand?
Because
you know?
because
just like somebody aims, I beg somebody like. Sometimes I choose to give them something, sometimes I don't.
Right. But and that's what I'm saying. You could take the same video and post it for multiple different reasons, or they could have posted that. It could have still caught on, and then boom, when it catch on, you know, hey, this is the link to whatever you can donate through him, or the money that you make from because Instagram pays you for reels, it pays you for
put
views,
up the Pillowtalk.
it pays you for all these different things now, so you can take that money that you got for that specific video and say, hey, this is his because that was his catchphrase. But it all depends on the heart of the people, and I feel like, part of the reason though is
like how Slick right I could say, all right, from now on, I might give him a 10% of the whatever him collect off of that video there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, and that's somebody that I know.
I mean, you don't have to about out
right, and that's somebody I know could have reached out and
but
probably got his
but look at them now. Then they would have to do that with everybody when him do it with. So.
And that's exactly, and that's true. That is the sad truth, though. That is the sad truth because if he did do that with Peanut, if he did do that with him, he would have to do that with everybody else moving forward.
Well, what about
everybody else? Yeah.
What about showing a person the way of making money on social media first? So if you know the way to make money on social media, this man forward out with a great idea, Radam, right? And everybody use it.
Yeah.
Somebody could have stepped in and said, all right, let's help him make money.
That man says,
make money. Instead of we giving you money, we're going to help you use what you have to make money. Build up his page, push all the followers to his page, do all of this towards his page. Going forward, because them still can't do it.
But most of them something are natural, something, you know. If just did it all a reason, and then people just start videoing him. So you need a man, a video person around him.
Yeah, may I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, may I agree with that.
We just capture him.
Right.
And then him pay the man there. And the man they will just work for it, get paid.
Well, him can't say at least him make a name for himself, no? So there's avenues to make money at this point now. Peter Jet, go out there and, you know.
Yeah, well, somebody have to show him, man. When I think him know the ropes, so somebody have to show him.
Somebody have to show him.
Yeah.
Somebody have to manage him.
Well, I know I bless up yourself for calling him a general.
Definitely.
Yeah, man, you don't know, you know.
Yeah, man. Bless up.
And you play the rhythm and play my song, you know.
All right. Yeah. So people make sure can't him. You see, Madan say you never send him the email, him not get the blast, you know. So add him to your blast, I know.
All right, will do.
Yeah.
I didn't get the blast either. So add me to your thing too, because apparently Tingling is not forwarding out these things to me personally.
Well,
we try to do.
I know it's Pillow Talk.
To selectors first, and then the world. So we try get to the selector them so them can't say they have the song.
I'm a selector too. I'll be selecting my living room.
All right. Sorry. We'll play Madans. Everybody who want any rhythm, just put it in the chat line, your email address, and we'll make sure you get it. There you go. Bless up yourself, Anwar.
Yeah, man. Great things with them.
Thank
Remember,
you so much for calling
just
in.
to power out, you know? Great things. Our media platform.
Yes.
You gotta check it out.
All right.
Definitely.
So
Thank
people,
you for calling.
He didn't win a ticket, but he calling. People calling. Tonight is no ticket night, but you can call in and beg for a ticket. We might can find something I give.
We can't even find a promoter. How we gonna find it? I'm gonna find the promoter.
All right.
I was doing my call arounds before this show, but I guarantee you I got a week of call arounds now. I'm gonna find out before next show.
All right, next show. All right,
Yes.
do the out. Because we're gone. We're done.
Exactly, because I'm definitely going. I'm out of
Well,
questions and we are out of time.
People, they say that book, yeah? It's some of the things that women have in her book for talk about in the show.
I like to, you know.
Be organized.
I got
You-
it ain't even. It's organized chaos, really and truly. But that ain't none of your business. That's
Well, you know what? May I have one question. May I have one more. All right. One thing I'm gonna ask you.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that no, I look like it look like she said. We'll talk about it next week. People, big up yourself. Thanks for logging in. Get them the out.
Thank you, everybody that's watching us on YouTube. Everybody that's on Facebook, we ask that you kind of convert yourself over to YouTube. You can also listen to us on Yard Hype Radio.
Yard Hype.
You can check yardhype.com out also. We have some more stuff coming, but I keep hinting, but we'll tell you at a later date.
Yeah, once everything is signed and sealed and the contract them signed, we know where we're going.
Exactly. So make sure that you subscribe and hit that little bell so they can notify you and let you know so you don't miss a thing. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, and then tell that friend to tell our next friend.
That's it.
Pillow Talk Live.